What's good with the YouTube fight fans all over the world? It's your boy, the real stuff, the real. Yes, sir, I said it. Real talk boxing. It is a privilege and honor and a major blessing to be back with you beautiful people yet again. Before I get this content started, shout out to everybody for commenting down below. Welcome back, Real Talk. Good to have you back, Real Talk. You were missed, Real Talk. Thank you so much. And I got to give a special shout out to my man Eunice, to my man Heaven Williams, and Brand, the boxing scholar. They're my dudes right there, man. They keep me going. Let's talk about Deontay Wilder, right? He has a fight coming up, I believe, October the 15th against Robert Heleius, a former sparring partner. If that doesn't tell you something, this fight is laid out for Deontay Wilder to, it's a get back fight. You know, he had a trilogy match with Tyson Fury, 3 hard fought matches, got stopped in the second match, got dropped and knocked Spark out in the third. He needs a break. He needs an easy fight. And Robert Heleius is that easy fight. Obviously I'm picking Deontay Wilder to win inside of 3 rounds. Heleius does pose a threat because he is a heavyweight with 2 fists. Anything can happen in a heavyweight fight. We all know this. Deontay Wilder says he has 3 more good years in him, but hopefully he don't get taken through the trenches and drug into deep waters and fight a long 10, 11, 12 round fight before knocking Heleius out and possibly getting rocked or hurt himself. That might, deter him from thinking about staying in 3 more years, because he's expected to get in and do a certain thing with Robert Heleius, all right? It's just my opinion on it. I just, even if Deontay Wilder lost this fight, he still has a big name, and it's must watch with Deontay Wilder because you never know what's going to happen. You never know when someone's going to get knocked out. You never know when he's going to get caught. Will he still be the same after 3 fights with Tyson Fury against another boxer, heavyweight boxer? If it's not Tyson Fury, he stands a chance of knocking every other heavyweight out. And I gotta say Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, because Usyk, I believe, will box the shoes off Deontay Wilder should they ever fight. But anybody else, don't sleep for 1 second. Don't want to look past Heleius, but we all know how this thing is laid out. But should he get past Heleius, I would like to see him in there with Andy Ruiz. And when he knocks out Andy Ruiz, I would like to see him in there with Joe Joyce, the Juggernaut, who had a spectacular 11th round knockout against a tough, durable Joe Parker. Joseph, that is. But let's talk about Deontay Wilder and what I'm seeing. I'm watching him and Malik Scott on the hand mitts, and they're working on some things. He's adding different things to his arsenal. He's really working on that check hook. There's still things about Deontay Wilder that looks a little awkward. He looks to have his legs up under him a little bit better, but his placement and his movement it's not there. Now, the most impressive thing that I've seen in this arsenal that has improved is his jab. He's trying to get more technical. He's trying to be a smarter fighter in the ring, which he lacked almost his whole career. Well, his whole career, honestly, to be honest with you. But I think that when the rubber meets the road and the heat turns up in the kitchen, he's always going to revert back to old Deontay Wilder, which is wild swinging and depending on that right hand. And that's what Malik Scott needs to take away from him. He needs to rely on something other than, working on other things, It's totally different from relying on those new things that you have been working on, because you've gone years knocking people out with your right hand. It's kind of hard to get out of that habit. It's actually not kind of hard. It's really hard. So I don't know if Malik Scott is the trainer to teach Deontay Wilder that or show Deontay Wilder that, but he needs to be constantly sparring. Constantly sparring is a way to get out of old habits. And while you're sparring, as a trainer, constantly be in that man's ear. Take breaks. Time. If he ain't doing something right in the middle of the sparring match, time. This is what you need to be working on. Get back to that. All right? Go. That's how you learn. But, he might have a different strategy. But I do believe that Robert Heleius is getting rendered unconscious inside of 3 rounds. Could be wrong. But I'm excited, honestly. Contrary to what people may believe, because y'all know I done knocked Deontay Wilder over the head many a times over the years. But here as of late, I really respect the way he's been acting. But, he was asked about Tyson Fury again, and he's still sticking with, I know what really happened. Like, come on, D, bro. Like, it is what it is. That's his story. He's sticking to it. But I'm looking forward to seeing Deontay Wilder back in the ring. If you'd have asked me that 3 years ago, I'd have told you was crazy. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't want to see him in the ring. You need to retire. He sucked. But he's gained some respect from me, and not only me, but other people in the boxing world. So let's just see what happens, man. I really wish he would work with somebody other than Malik Scott. Malik Scott has settled him down a little bit, but it's just kind of hard to teach an old dog new tricks. And those legs, bro, like he really needs to get his legs under him, bro. Like his legs need to be stronger, not necessarily bigger, but his legs has to be stronger, man. You got to have good foot placement, good movement, and the check hook. When he check hooks and he moves out, that lead leg just flops around like a newborn horse, man. But we'll see. Looking forward to the fight. Looking forward to Deontay Wilder's future. Just stay away from Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury, and you might go for it, bro. You might. Just my opinion. What do you think about it? As always, respect all, fear none. God bless. Till the next time, Real Talk Boxing. I'm up and I'm out of here, baby. Boom.